Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Duskers. Today we're going to be doing the Dusk Daily Challenge for the 15th of May, 2022. Yesterday, I did everything so poorly. Fortunately, if I could tab to the right game, god darn it. Fortunately, not as poorly as Little 579. Oh, jeez, they're all done this mission. Good God. Not as poorly as Little 579. Guts to these people. Mystica, Embers, Matiabi, LB, Marvin, Juryweek, and Chuck Roddy for getting everything yesterday. So, if I had gone down to the room, if I had gone down to R4, which is what I should have done, right? So I knew the vent was there, and I should have gone into that room first while you had the 2 minute the 2.5 minute window, so that swarms wouldn't spawn. So I could have scouted it out, and then I would have found the other power, and that power would have powered the other side of the ship. I knew about this. It was just very bad planning on my part, and that would have led me to actually dock to the airlock, so that it wouldn't blow out into space. That room had 1 scrap. So congrats to those 7 people who were able to make it happen. Well, except for Mystica. Mystica's obviously taskbot up in here, doing everything perfectly. From what I saw, Mystica, LB, Marvin, you guys did a fine job yesterday's mission. I really like the way you guys just maneuvered everything. It was really cool. But yeah, I was next in the list here because I didn't get that 1 scrap, so that's not too terrible. Little 579. Oh, Little 579. So they started gathering scrap in a room with a swarm. And the swarm, well, they tried to use stealth again with the swarm in the room, and it did work several times. So they're able to do it successfully, but this one time they forgot, or at least they tried to use, they unstealthed, got the scrap, and then tried to activate stealth again during the window that stealth is inactive for. And this resulted in them getting wrecked by the swarm. So they lost the drone because of that. That sucks. They were able to tow it back, so they didn't lose the entire drone, but goddamn, Little. Goddamn. And they also took a bunch of damage from the radiation, because the radiation happened in room 9 for me, which was up in that which was next to that long defense room above with the fuel. And the swarm busted open a door, so it leaked into both those rooms, and they didn't pick up the scrap or the fuel in that long defense room, because of some shenanigans with the swarms and the leapers and stuff. So they had to run through it while it was full of radiation. They took 35 damage like that. So it wasn't a lost drone. It was, and I didn't think it was a lost drone because I didn't think they'd be able to get all the upgrades out. It wasn't a lost drone, as Marvin commented. They just took the radiation damage to try and get the scrap. Took 35 damage, got 60 points of scrap. Overall net gain. Overall, got the same score as me in terms of the scrap pool. It just took a little bit longer to work things out. Also blew out that airlock, so they didn't get that scrap either. I don't know why they said they couldn't do anything about it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know why Little said they couldn't do anything about it, because here's the thing. When the airlock started to blow out, or when they were given the warning for the airlock, they were just like, oh shit, well, I can't do anything about that anyway. But they had the other room with the power inlet uncovered, so they could have used remote power to discover the rest of the ship, which is something I do with remote power, just to show me what else I am dealing with here, just in case something breaks or some other shit happens. So they could have easily just switched power, but they didn't. They blew it out. And, yeah, they just didn't get that 1 scrap and the defense in there. So, yeah, that sucks. Other than that, they handled all the garbage that they had to deal with really, really well. So, kudos to Little as well, making it work super nicely. As for today, we shall see what we have when we take a look at the thing going on. We'll see what we have when we take a look at the mission for today. I've been having a little bit of issues in Multi-Black Madness. Because I need to... I built myself a... What is it? It's a regular solid fuel fission reactor from Nuclear Craft. And it can use to generate power. But my problem is that it requires water for cooling. So I have to give it water, which is fine. I can give it water. It's not a big deal. The primary issue is that my network is already saturated with power because I'm generating power through other means. I've built other methods to generate power. And the problem is that I'm actually not using the power fast enough. So the turbine, the Nuclear Craft turbine that I'd be using to use the steam, can't run because the coil's filled with water and it saturates. So it just stops working. In addition to that, this also means that it gets backed up with steam. And the reactor doesn't actually get cooled because the water isn't running through the reactor. So the reactor also backs up with steam, and then the reactor, water stops moving through the reactor melts down, or the reactor cells melt down, and then I have to rebuild a cluster because my cluster breaks from the meltdown, which is super annoying, and it releases radiation everywhere, and it sucks. So, still trying to figure out what to do with that, and the whole reason I need this is not for the power, but because the fuel byproduct I need to progress. I need the byproduct of the spent fuels in order to progress, but it's a chance to get the byproduct. It's not a guarantee to get the byproduct. So I could run through a stack of the fuels and not get anything. Yeah, and then lies the other problem is that my reactor is primarily it's very, very efficient. So on top of already not using a ton of fuel, it produces a lot of steam, which I can't use. Because I don't have the need for the power. Anyway, enough about that. We got reroute power today as our only ship upgrade. Alright, well that should be relatively helpful depending on the ship today. We have Drogon with 100 health. We have Ruxium with 90 health, and we have Alban with 80 health. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Alban, yeah, we got a lure today. Definitely not too terrible. We're in a medical B with dose infestation times hull integrity medium at an age of 243. Volatile. It's got capacity 33. Lure could be super helpful or it could be super useless today. But we're down to one of the easier ships, so my one brain cell should be able to handle this super nicely. Let's go ahead and begin. Let's take a look at what we got here. Alright, power off the bat. Looking good. Nothing cool there. Sorry about that. Let's just go ahead and mute Minecraft. I keep forgetting to mute Minecraft. There we go. Hello, is this not powered? You've got to be fucking shitting. Wow, Jesus. Well, this goes the entire length of the dang ship. Oh, hello. A pry. Nav 1, 3. I hear that. Oh my god. 5. Who's that? Alright, he's got the pry. Doing things a little bit slowly today. Not sure what to do about that, however. That is going to be a small room. I don't like. So we're going to reroute R2, R6, and do things from here. So I don't like that. Door 23, what do you got? Definitely not great. We have Swarm today, at least. Nothing? Alright. Dot 21 is what I want to spectate. Alright, looks too good. We're gonna go ahead and end, just in case we have goo. That is gonna be another one of those days where I'm just super slow on everything for no goddamn reason. So, we can also check that eye face. Let's go ahead and check that out then. Dot 21 is big, so this room has swarm in it. Oh! There's a thing in there. Ship scan, hello. Where? Rewrote R2 plus R9. What? R9. There we are. Excellent. Door 19. Door 22 is being attacked. That's definitely not what I want to see. We can let them in here, right? Time. Door 23, door 23. Alright, so let's, door 19. Let's see if we can get them back up there. Let's see what we got. 16 time. They're not moving, which is definitely a little bit annoying. Still don't know what the other infestation is. Could be deeper for all I know. Are you not going to move? You're not going to move. What? Well, they have that to deal with, so we better get in there while that lure is being attacked. Which is like now. That kind of sucks pretty badly, not going to lie here. Alright, good generator. Let's get you in there. Door 16. Put another lure down here. Alright, looks good. A3, and we're gonna get that on the ship right now. Let's go check out door 19. 3. 1. Oh. Better hurry. Door 9. Let's see what we got. A vent. Power. Gross. Okay. Door 19. Door 19. What do we got? Let's see what we have here. Well, we have remote power, so it's not as bad as I should like to think. Oh, better close that door. Can't vent that room. We can vent that room, though. Let's vent that room. Check out door 20 from here. Interface is busted. Okay. Door 20, door 20. Oh my god. Door 20, door 20. Door 20. Let's see what we have here. Good. Okay. Oh. Vent A3, vent R9A3. Goodbye. Door 20. Where's it going to be? Also, do we have goo? That's a little bit of an issue for me, I would like to say. No goo today. That's definitely going to be a little bit of an issue for me. Oh yeah, that's right. I got rid of the swarm there. So, that's a problem. I'm not getting into that room. Unless I want to take the damage, which I don't. So, 20. So, FR8, which is also bad. R9 is currently not bad. So, we'll just go ahead and interface with those rooms and we'll see what we can pull up. Rear roads. R2. 2 R10 R6 and could not scan room 10. Okay. R10 R8 root R6, R8, R7. Ship scan. Wait. Okay. R6, R2, R6, R5, R5, R, oh my god, R2, R6, R5, R4. Oh my god, R4. Okay, error scanning R5. Not what I wanted to see. R2, R6, R9, R12. What? R9, R9. Ship scan, nothing there. We will reroute to R11. Nothing there. So let's go ahead and reroute to R2, R2. Oh my god, we gotta check drone 2 real quick. Oh my god, check drone 2. Jesus. Looks good, no issue. Reroute. Oh my god, I need to see drone 3. Reroute R2, R5, R4, R3. Oh my god. R5, R4, R3. Oh my god. Reroute. That doesn't help me, does it? Because it doesn't power that room. R6. Only power 4 rooms. So we can't check that. Which is definitely a little bit annoying. So we need to lure that swarm to R9. R2, R6, R9 is the best option here, and then we can get that swarm out, depending on what it is. 2, however, I still don't think we have goo, because I haven't gotten it once, so I'm still gonna get you out. But, don't know what the last infestation is. Can't exactly scan room 3 yet. The generator placement is super nice, though, I will say. Okay. So let's put a lure down here. And we'll go ahead and... don't know about R11. R11 was safe, because we checked it. R2, R6, R11, R... That's it. Oh, come on. R9. Well, you want to come in here so bad. Why don't you? Door 9. Come on. In you go. Is that full-sized? That's a full-sized. Vent 9A3. That was a full-size one. Okay. Lure. Door 19. Lure. Oh, no lure left. Oh, shit. I've burned through them all. Pretty quickly, too. Door 7 to 7. I don't hear anything here, so... Door 7, let's see. More power. Well... So the other infestation is in R10. Because that's a swarm in R3. We are going to door 7. We don't know what the other infestation is. GDA A2. Oh my god. Definitely an interesting ship, I will say. Alright. As for what this powers, I'd like to power that room, but I don't think I can. That terminal is busted, so that's kind of balls, I will say. Read R13, R3, R... 4, R5. That works pretty well. I've got one lure left, and I don't want to bust it. I'm going to put you here for now. Door 17 to get you out, because there's no chance. R3 has the vent. R3 should be safe. Or R5 has a nice infestation. Door 13 then. Get away from that room, please. That room is blocked. Door 13. My brain is complete scatter right now. Still hear that swarm. Okay, I really need you to move, like, eventually. Okay, I think you finally ended up moving after, like, so many tries. Put a lure here. Door 5, and let's see. What are you? Oh, it's a leaper. Oh, balls. Okay. Last infestation is leapers, apparently. That ain't too good. Door 7, then. Balls, man. Okay. DDA1. Well, we're not getting to R10, so there's the leaper. So what's over here, then? Yeah, leapers and swarms today. So lure is the most useful thing ever. What do we have? The fuel, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello. I'll take that. Oh, the interface. 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 Door 6. Let's see if we can get that guy out. Right. Door 14. Zone is open. Okay. Door 12. Let's see what we got. No leaper. Okay. Definitely not what I wanted to see, but we use our last lure here. Door 14. DDA 2. And we'll get both those suckers into that room, which is exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. We'll have a limited amount of time for that lure. Hopefully I put it in a decent spot. I think I did. So door 13 first, because that's the one that we care about. Door 7. Alright, come on, Mr. Leaper. Alright. Door 7. Door 5. Let's go. Oh my god, get that scrap. Still don't know what's in our 10. But we're gonna ignore that and get on the ship. Kind of sucks that I couldn't check out that room, and as much as I'd like to take that damage, I don't know if it'll be worth it. Can't scan R13. We couldn't scan R10. And I am out of lures and ideas to get that scrap. So that's just how we're going to have to be. Huh. 8 scrap, 1 propulsion fuel, 1 jump fuel, and a drone upgrade. Oh, and a ship upgrade too. I'll be interested to see what's in R10. There probably is some good stuff in R10. That's a big room, and it would be damn near disappointing if there wasn't anything there. While these guys were busting up these rooms, I should have gone and checked out R10 before the timer. Because I did have the ability to do it, but I wanted to use ship scan to do it. Ship scan was borked for that room. So you could totally get a couple more scrap for that. I think it's maybe 4 or 5 scrap even, potentially. No! That's apparently it? There was nothing there? Question mark? There was nothing there? We'll see how everyone else does, but there's no fucking way that room is entirely empty. I'm calling bullshit. No way. There's absolutely zero possible way that room is empty. No fucking way. I don't believe it. Until then, congratulations to Microsoft PowerPoint, who tied with the scores, or tied with the score as me, because English is difficult, and that's not even correct English. So, yes, they tied with the score as me, getting 8 scrap, and the upgrade and the fuel and whatnot, so definitely not terrible there, taking no damage. Next up, we got Little 579, doing significantly better today, also taking much less time, and missing out on 1 scrap somewhere. Now, where would that have been? A single scrap somewhere. They got the fuel, so it could have been the fuel room. Did they just not think to revert power to do ship scan? That can't be possible. They had to have done that properly, because then they wouldn't have gotten a ton of that hidden scrap. So there's no fucking way. Maybe it was the scrap in R3 that it didn't do ship scan from? No, but that one had a thing powered. So I'll be interested to see where they missed the scrap. Next up, we got M-Bander. It's taking 7 minutes-ish. Getting even less scrap, getting only 6 scrap. Taking no damage, getting the upgrades, getting the fuel. Mediabi 98 with the same score as M-Banders. Same whole deal, except taking 8 minutes. Tesseract Void with 150, getting nothing. And, ooh, that's taking a lot of damage. That's taking quite a bit of damage. What is that, 125? That is losing all but 1 drone, potentially. Oof, man, losing all but 1 drone. I want to say that was drone 2 that they kept. Drone 2 had 90 health. So, I don't actually remember what we had for drone health. But it looks like we had average drone health today from the 375 in drones. So, yeah, I want to say that they kept 1 drone. And it was drone 3, because drone 3 would have had 90 health. Rough, man. No fuel. Lose that gather, too. And challenge 5769, going out with 0 after 4 minutes. Really not that hard of a ship. I just made it a lot harder than it was supposed to be. Not sure why I made it this difficult. throwing lures out the window and stuff. When the swarm was attacking the lure, that should have been my option to be like, okay, let's take a peek in this room, and 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 if there's anything in there, get them out of this room and throw them at the airlock immediately. That should have been my goal. It was not. So, oopsie daisies. As for that leaper being in the room with the swarm, where did that leaper come from? You know what? That leaper was probably in R4 already. And when I opened the door to shove the swarm between the thing and the swarm and the leaper were trading places. That's probably what happened. That's what happened. That's why there was a leaper with a swarm in there. I'm glad I triple checked that. Still don't know what R10 had. Maybe some people just didn't get the R10. I mean, that's honestly kind of dumb. Having that one door being the door thing and having it break open for me, definitely super annoying. I totally could have done something about that, but I did nothing because I thought they were going to continue their trajectory and fucking move, but they did not. So, boo-boo on my part. I should have just let them attack the lure and then just be like, well, that lure is getting destroyed. Time to go do everything else. But I did not. Lessons learned that I will probably forget in my scatterbrain-like method. Overall, not too many mistakes made on my part today. So far, at least. Maybe. We'll see how the real pros do it. We'll see how LB, Mystica, and Marvin all pull it out of their ass. Mystica's probably preparing another task bot for today's mission to do it as efficiently as possible. So is LB. I bet you they share files and then LB tweaks it. Or they build their own scripts. Anyway, that'll be all for the day, everyone. Cheers.